guys, just sharing with you my Whitesmith AFK grind loadout for farming mobs using Zeny skills and card skills. Hope this helps a lot. As a Mastersmith, there are two ways to farm mobs. First is using the regular way, which is your Midas Touch plus other non-Zeny skills, and the other way is to use Midas Touch along with your Zeny skills. So for this video, we are going to tackle the second type of farming, which is using Midas Touch and Zeny skills. So just to show you, I have four loadouts as a Mastersmith. I have a discount loadout, a PvP loadout, my grind loadout, and my instance or endless tower loadout, which I also use for boss hunts. So for my grind loadout, I maxed Midas Touch to 10. This is very important because you need to be earning Zeny when you farm. Next, 1 point to push cart. Next is max Crazy Uproar, max Overthrust, max Weaponry Research. This is very important. People forget this a lot when they farm. Make sure you put Adrenaline Rush in your equipped skills. Don't just put this one and get Weapon Perfection, okay? Because without this skill, you won't be able to do a full-on rotation where you will earn Zeny from farming. Again, Weapon Perfection is very important to ensure that there is no decrease in damage regardless whether you farm in small, medium, or large monsters. Next, the next thing you have to max is Unfair Trick, Greed, so that you earn more Zeny, and Zeny Utility. Now for Hammerfall, you can just start with like 1 or 2 skill points depending on how many skill points you have. Make sure you can put 5 on Savage Slash, 5 on Meltdown, or you can just put 1 on Meltdown. Just make sure you have Savage Slash, Meltdown, and Hammerfall. Later on, when I have more skill points, I can add all of it on Savagery, so I have more physical lifesteal. Next, cart boost, very important for cart termination. Just put 5 and just put level 1 cart termination, okay? And then level 1 Zeny Storm. So for the skill list or for the skill order, you have to put Crazy Uproar first, then Adrenaline Rush. Next is Midas Touch. Then I've just placed Play Dead so that I can just switch channels if I want to, if I have the aggro of mobs. The 4th slot is actually a combo slot, I mean a combination skill. So if I go to custom, I've made one. It's composed of Savage Slash and Meltdown. So I've placed that as my 4th slot, that combo skill. The 5th slot, I mean the 6th slot is Hammerfall, then Cart Termination, and the last one is Zeny Storm. So basically I am using, I'm only using 7 slots because the other one is Play Dead. Okay, very important thing to consider. You have to set your AFK range to nearby range. Set auto counter to on. You can also turn this off if you don't want to. Make sure you turn off normal attack because we are skill type users. We don't need normal attack. Now the goal, if you're a skill type user, is to ensure that the full rotation of your skill lets you hit the mob or your target with just skills. There should be no normal attack that should take place. For casting priority, this is on the skill list order, so I've already shown you the skill list order. Then make sure everything is on auto. Pretty easy, except for play dead. So my skills look like this. The first 2 slots are buffs, and the third one is Midas Touch. Then this is a combo skill, Hammerfall, Card Termination, and Zeny Storm. So make sure when you test out your skills that you take note of your starting Zeny, and then observe after 2 minutes or so if your Zeny will increase. So mine was at 2349. So let's see if it will increase later on after 2 minutes. Alright, now 2 minutes is up and my Zeny did increase from 2349 to 2354. Now another important rule when Zeny Storm farming is to ensure that one, you are not in a party. Okay? You will lose Zeny if you are in a party because the Zeny is distributed among party members. And remember, you are expending Zeny when you use Zeny skills. And you're not earning enough from Greed and Midas Touch. So make sure you're not in a party. Secondly, make sure that you are solo farming. So you might not be in a party, but there might be other users trying to farm along with you on the same spot, like for example in Obiun or in Anubis or Wolf or Snake. So make sure you're not in a nobody is trying to kill the same mob as the ones you're killing. And then also ensure that when you do this, you try to position the mobs wherein once you cast your Zeny Storm, they all fall in that circle so that you deal more damage and you hit more mobs at the same time. That way, all of the mobs kind of die together. Alright? Now, let's test this with a low attack because I've read in some forums or pages that the problem is they still lose Zeny when doing this method. I'm not sure if you have the proper skills or whatever, but let's just see if we do this with a low attack. For my grind loadout, I'm using the level 40 Drake set accessories, and these are my current stats with Crazy Uproar, 11k attack. If you have questions, just comment down below and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!